What kind of fucking crazy idea was that? Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off? So-called intelligent design. Now, I have even more questions and comments about this so-called intelligent design because it doesn't always seem so intelligent to me. I mean, I get it that the human body is an amazing thing, but it's not without major flaws also. Now, follow me on this. What the fuck is the deal with earwax? What kind of fucking crazy idea was that? Oh, and let's have the canals in the ear make wax that needs to be swabbed out because it can clog the ears from hearing, which is what the ears were designed to do in the first place, to hear things. And to make it even worse, let's make the fingers too big to fit into the ear hole, so now you have to invent these swabs to clean out the fucking wax. And did you ever go into too far with a swab and it hits your eardrum? It's like, holy shit. It's like a very distinct kind of pain that I can't even describe. I would rather get kicked in the fucking nuts. The fuck? And wax only grows in the ears, nowhere else. And remind me again, why? How about, I don't know, not have wax grow in the fucking ear? And where is this wax coming from? What are there, little tiny Amish people hiding behind the eardrum making candles? Wax in the ears, holy shit. And how come we have hair growing around the asshole? No, I'm serious about this. That whole area is a fucking mess to begin with. Let's be serious. Why we had to have a shit swamp created makes no sense to me. But now we have to also put some patches of little insect hairs around the shit pipe to make it even more difficult to clean. Could anything be more grotesque and ridiculous? I mean, it's like having a Willie Nelson beard and squirting pudding out your mouth, and then you have to wipe it up with a special thick sheets of paper that come in a roll, and you have to do this basically with your eyes closed because we can't see back there when we wipe. Could this have been made any more difficult? Oh yeah, have the body weights come out a hole with hair, but in a place where you also can't see what the fuck you're doing, and you can barely reach it to begin with. You gotta fucking crack your back, you know? I'm in the dark over here, Charlie. Thanks a lot for that design. And why are we the only species that has to wipe our ass? No other species does this. Think about that. You know, if humans didn't have to wipe their asses, we wouldn't have to worry about the fucking toilet paper shortages. Leaky nipples, there's a beauty. It's for the women. Leaky nipples, there's a beauty. If you're going to make a female breast produce milk, then you got to give it a better nipple design. You have to be able to seal it. Like when you put milk back in the fridge, do we allow the milk in the fridge to drip all over the inside when it's being stored? No. So why do the nipples have to leak when they aren't in use? And why do men even have nipples? It's like giving a cow a pretty ass. What's the fucking point of that? All right, let's talk about teeth. So we have these little white hard things covered in enamel that can crack and break and get cavities and have nerves and need crowns and need root canal. Why couldn't the design just make them pebbles instead of enamel? You know, like little rocks, but with no nerves or roots. So there's no pain and they last forever. And don't give me that shit that you can't have rocks for teeth. We get kidney stones, don't we? Oh, great. Put the stones in your kidneys and put the crackable things you need to chew with in the mouth. What are you, fucking high? If we can have stones in our kidney, we can also have stones for teeth. Don't argue with me! What's the deal with the nutsack hanging lower and lower as we get older? These are delicate little things. This is just for the men, obviously. Every day, these little fuckers drop another inch, so I'll be putting them in my pockets. You ever sit on your own nuts? It's like getting hit by lightning right in the taint. Why can't they just stay up and stay in? I come out of the shower now and walk over to the sink, and my thighs are banging them up and down like that fucking paddle with the rubber ball attached but by the fucking rubber string. What kind of fucking design is that? And Anytime I get up to move around now, I have to move my nuts to one side or the other side. It's like they're in the way now. My nuts get in the way. Holy fucking cow. These are just a few of my favorite things that I have with intelligent design. I mean, come on. When you think about it, some of these complaints make sense, but I guess you got to take the good with the bad. So-called intelligent design, that's what ticks me off.